Alright, I'm going to do a quick video on new tractor. Let's see, I'm going to go over here quickly. It's a 750 with the plow on it. It's looking kind of rough. It's been working its butt off. But what I did was, our city hasn't been by plowing the streets. They went through a couple times. It's been a week. We have about 10 inches of snow on the ground, and I basically did this whole street yesterday with the Bolens all the way down the end. Cleared a bunch of houses, cleared the driveways away. So that's what the 750 has been up to. It's been doing really well. I'm only driving on one belt, which is kind of worries me, but that's just what it is. I've got a green belt on there right now. It's working fine, but I chewed up a black belt yesterday. Really, you got to feel what you're plowing and know how much you can slice off with each blade that you're getting in there. So I basically chunked up the belt a couple times. Actually also pulled out a couple cars from the snow with the 750. But the purpose of doing this today is this one. So I got this. Somebody had started to remodel it. This is a 1050. It's a beautiful looking tractor. Somebody has redone a lot of it. Like the seat is not original, and somebody actually paid good money to have that stitched like that. But I picked it up and it needed work, and I got it fixed this morning, but I'm having some issues still. So I took it for a long drive once I first got it started running, and this area back here started to smoke a little after I shut it down after about 10 or 15 minutes of running. So I'm not sure what that's about. The seal on the front here, I actually just talked about somebody with this recently. The seal there is leaking when it's running, so I'm not sure what that's about, but it probably needs a new bearing there. Yeah, the brake's not hooked up or anything like that. There's some stuff that needs to happen still, but I wanted to get it running and take it for a ride, so I did, and it took quite a while to start, but no smoke or anything really. What I'm having problem with is the carburetor, of course. Typical, probably. It worked, but it seems like I have to use a combination of choke and throttle together, which is kind of weird. I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong, but these old carburetors are kind of like that. So I have to be careful about my throttle and my choke while I'm driving it, which isn't good. It surges a little bit, and I feel like either I got low air in one tire, or maybe I have a bent wheel or something. I'm not even sure, but it gives a tiny bit of wobble, a lot of shake. I noticed that it's in all good shape. It's got the battery hold down. It's got everything it's supposed to have. Like, it's all the original parts are there. I don't have any belts on the PTO yet. I really want to get this running and see how it drives first, but it ran pretty good. What was I going to say? One other thing. Oh, the belts here, they seem to wobble a little bit. Like, I'm not even sure how to explain it. They could be the belts. I think it is the belts actually. But yeah, the belts seem to wobble on this idler pulley and causes a little bit of shake. A little, I wouldn't say it's a surge in the drive, but yeah, I just can't get this carburetor to stay at one speed. And like I said, it's kind of unpredictable about the choke and the throttle. I could keep it in one place and it kind of worked, but I definitely need to do some work and adjustment on that. But overall, great tractor and a huge amount of potential here. I got it running. If I had a battery, maybe it would help it somewhat, but it's a really beautiful tractor. You don't see many that have all the original parts like this and works really well. The clutch pack is perfect. That's new. Yeah, I don't really know of anything specific that, other than what I've said, need to get a thing here. So this part here, the trailer hitch, I don't know if you can see inside of there, but there's 2 bolts holding it onto the rear end and then 2 bolts that hold it here. So this is a nice, really solid ball hitch that can come off. So until I need to take it off, I'm not going to, but basically it bolts on through 2 bolts in the center there and then 2 bolts out here. And I haven't used that, but I need to really get this engine carburetor squared up and then figure out what's going on with this stator here. It just got hot quickly, I guess is the right word. And I don't know what I did wrong about that, or if I did anything wrong. It's just warm still after 10 minutes of sitting. Hope I didn't burn anything up. Yeah, everything else is really good. The hood is in really good shape. There's a couple bumps in here, but when it's cleaned up, it looks really nice. The headlights need some retainers. Like, they work really well. They're really bright, but they need to be secured in there better. Yeah, I just haven't seen this. I mean, I guess it's correct, but I haven't seen these types of lights in any of my other ones. Got the centerpiece, that's really nice. I don't really know much else as far as any problems. I've got all the electrical seems to be fine, except for that. Yeah, that's about it. So I just wanted to kind of show this to people. They're very rare to be in this great of this good condition. The wheel lockout worked fine. That's in really good shape. The one thing that did happen, and it's really typical, is in order for me to roll it when I first got it, you got to pull this pin and unlock that piece from the differential, because this piece spins with the differential and this is independent until you lock them together with this pin. So when I first got it, just rolling it took a lot to get these plates to, it wasn't rusted, but needed to be greased. So that hasn't been greased yet. That needs some work. Just greasing these plates so they rub opposite of each other when they need to. Other than that, that's about it. The only thing really bad is missing reflector. All right, I'm out.